Hi everybody, this is Sarah Young from ArticleIncomeBlueprint.com. Welcome to lesson number 4. Today we're going to start working on our market research. We're going to do some product research and learn about keyword research. The main things we will focus on in this lesson is figuring out which products sell and when they sell, and what phrases people are typing into Google when they're looking for that product. To make things simple and easy to understand, I'm going to refer to this throughout the lesson as market research. So let's get started. Market research is something very valuable. Every business owner needs to know market research. It's especially important for affiliate marketers like you. And if you ever open your own business selling your own products, you will need to know this as well. This is information that so many people don't think of and don't understand, and therefore so many people fail online and offline. One really cool thing that you get out of this course, besides just learning how to make your own business, you also learn really important things that will help you promote other businesses. So you'll be able to hire yourself out if you ever want as a contractor and help other businesses succeed online, because you're going to be able to help them do their market research, and you're going to teach them how to get a lot of visitors to come see their site, which is what every online business wants. So just keep in mind as a side point throughout this course that the things that you're learning here are things that online businesses are looking for. It's a valuable, marketable skill. One of the bonuses that I gave you when you bought this course is an ebook about freelancing. And if you ever decide that you want to work as a freelancer, you should take a look at that ebook, because it will teach you where to go to get online jobs. It's something really easy to do. And by the time you finish this course, you will know how to write articles, but better yet, you will know how to do market research. You will know how to optimize websites so that Google likes them and they show up high on top of the search engine rankings. And that's what every online business wants, and that's what people are looking for. So this course, as a side point, also teaches you a very marketable skill on how to help other businesses succeed online, and that is something that you will be able to do later if you want. So today I'm going to show you how to tell in advance if a product sells or not. I'm going to show you how to get ideas for products to promote, and you will know in advance if it's a good idea to promote a certain product or not a good idea to promote that product. There are two sites that we're going to use for our market research, and they basically tell us everything that we want to know. The first one is Amazon, which, as you know, is a huge store that sells a lot of different kinds of products, and they give information to marketers like us that is very, very valuable. The other site that we're going to use is Google. You'd be surprised at all the information that you can get from Google and all the stuff that you can learn from Google. They really tell us everything that we need to know. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to teach you is how to use Amazon to find products that are selling well online. So to do that, you're going to go to google.com and type Amazon best sellers. The first result is the most popular items in books, and the second one is the most popular items on Amazon.com. We're going to click on the most popular items on Amazon.com and get to the most popular items in the entire store. Here we are at Amazon.com, the best sellers. Now if you look here on the left, you will see all the different categories of best sellers that they have. What I want you to do at Amazon for now is to just browse around and get an idea of the huge variety of products that you can sell online that are best sellers. For example, we're going to click on Home and Garden. In Home and Garden, there are more categories. And we're going to click on one of the categories here. Let's click on grills, smokers, and outdoor cooking. And there are even more subcategories here. And what I want you to do is just randomly pick categories and subcategories and start looking at the items that are here for sale. And you'll realize that the number of items for sale is so huge that you really have a lot of opportunity here. And that's the first assignment. Go to Amazon.com, bestsellers, and just look around to see what's there. The next two tools that we're going to use are Google tools. So we're going to go back to Google and we're going to type Insights for search. The first result is Google Insights for search. Click on that. And this is a really nice tool to use. The first thing we're going to do is look at the filter. We want to do a web search in the United States because we're selling products to people in the United States. And now we're going to look at particular products and get some interesting information about them. For example, Razor scooter. That's what we get. This is a graph that shows the interest over time in this particular product. People are searching for Razor scooter all year long, but some of the time they're searching more than others. Let's look at this peak here. If you look on the here on the right, it shows the month that we're looking at. So the peak here is December 2004. And November 2004 is pretty high too. Now let's go to the next peak. December 2005 and December 2006, 2007, November and December 2008, and here is Google's prediction for 2009. You see a pattern here? We can tell from this that Razor scooter sells the best in November and December. And that is something that you want to take into account when you decide to promote a product the way we're going to do it, because Razor scooter sells online all the time apparently, but some products don't. And if you're going to try to promote a product at a time that it's not selling, you're going to be very disappointed and you won't understand that it's going to go up later. Let's take another example. Red roses. You see there's some peaks here again, and the peaks here are in February because people buy red roses for Valentine's Day. And here Google predicts that red roses will be up again in February. Let's try one more thing. Ski boots. This is practically zero during the year, and it's only up in December, January, and February. So if I decide to promote ski boots in June 2006, I'm going to say it's not selling at all. And what I don't realize is that it's going to go up here. On the other hand, if I decide to start selling ski boots in February, then March will come and it will go down to zero, and I won't understand why unless I've looked at this chart. So this chart is very useful when you're planning to promote certain products online. And the third tool is Google Keyword Tool. To get to it, you go to Google and you type Google Keyword Tool. And you will click on the first link again, and you'll get to this page. If you're in the United States, then you can start using this tool right away. If you're not in the United States, you might get something saying here, results are tailored to English, or the language spoken in your country and your country. And when you click on edit, you will be able to change it to United States. And please do that. Please change it to United States because we're targeting products for people who live in the United States. And even if you live outside the United States, you can sell to people who live in the United States. And that is what we're going to do in this course. So the purpose of this keyword tool is to give you an understanding of how people are searching online. This is extremely important when you're doing affiliate marketing. It is the most important tool that you'll be using. So pay attention. Let's go back to our Razor scooter example. I'm going to type Razor scooters here, and I'm going to type the characters that it's asking me to type. Okay, so we get a chart like this, and before we continue, just go to Show Hide Columns, Show Search Volume Trends, and Show Highest Volume Occurred In. And now I'm going to explain what each column means. Keywords are phrases that are entered into search engines. That means that people put Razor scooter parts into Google, and Google's showing that to you. Other things that people are typing are Razor scooter, cheap Razor scooters, Razor E300 scooters. You get the idea. Advertiser competition is how many people are paying to have their ads show every time somebody searches on their key phrase. So you can see here, for example, that if somebody types Raise a Scooter into Google, there are a lot of people who want their ads showing. Let's scroll down for an example of no ads. And if somebody types Raise a Scooter history into Google, nobody really wants their ad showing there. It says very low advertiser competition, and it makes sense because somebody typing Raise a Scooter history is not really interested in buying a scooter. But the higher the advertiser competition, the better it is for you, because you know that the keyword is profitable, because people would not be paying for ads if it wasn't making them money. All these are profitable keywords because people are paying to advertise when somebody searches for this keyword. Next column is volume of September. It means how many people search for this keyword in September. Next is global monthly search volume, and that is the average number of searches done per month over the past year. Next is search volume trends. It's reminiscent of the Google Insights for Search because it tells you which months people search for that particular term. Here's December, here's January. This is over the past year. And it tells you when the highest volume occurred. Highest volume occurred in July here, December here. So I guess people are buying the Raise a Scooters as gifts in December and then trying to get them fixed in July, looking for Raise a Scooter parts. One more thing you need to know is what match type means. So broad match type means that if Google gives you a number for Raise a Scooter, for example, then they're telling you how many people searched for Raise a Scooter, but also how many people searched for any phrase that includes the words razor and scooter. So that also counts people who type in cheap razor scooter, and it also includes people who type razor scooter for sale, or used razor scooter, or I hate my razor scooter. You get the idea. And then if you pick match type exact, you see the numbers just got lower. That tells you how many people searched on that exact phrase. So you can see from this, Raise a Scooter parts, they don't have enough data for September, but they're telling you that 170 people on average typed in the exact word razor scooter parts. Razor scooter, 110,000 people last month typed razor scooter into Google. You see, this is extremely important information when you're coming to promote a product online, because we're going to be working on getting to the front page when somebody searches for a particular keyword. And we want to make sure that people are going to see our article, and they're only going to see it if they're looking for it. The more people are typing a certain phrase into Google, the more people will see your article if you're trying to rank for that phrase. And each article that we're going to write is going to rank for one particular phrase. So your assignment for today is to go to Amazon, look at the bestsellers, get an idea of the huge number of products that Amazon has. Next, go to Google Insights for Search and just pick random products and get used to Google Insights for Search and see when people are searching for particular products. And number 3 is go to the Google Keyword Tool and type in particular phrases. You can put in product names and see what Google comes up with. And just get used to using these tools. Spend a few minutes on each tool, and that will get you ready for the next lesson. Thank you very much. This is Sarah Young from Article Income Blueprint, and this concludes lesson number 4.